of ash. Life goes on for a people living in the shadow of destruction. Kagoshima survives in part because of the vigilance of the scientists who live and work at the center of the bay, on the very flank of the volcano. Here, every fluctuation of the volcano is carefully monitored by a team of volcanologists headed by Dr. Kosuke Kamo. Vigilance is a way of life in a country with more than 50 active volcanoes and more than 10,000 earthquakes every year. In the Great Tokyo earthquake of 1923, more than 140,000 people perished, mostly from the fires started by the quake. Today, the people of Tokyo are part of a national earthquake preparedness program designed to save thousands of lives. Buildings are structurally engineered to survive the tremendous forces generated by earthquakes. No people on Earth are as prepared for natural disaster as the Japanese. Humans are not the only primates adapted to life on the Ring of Fire. Heat from volcanic sources warms the hot springs of Nagano, allowing the Japanese snow monkey to survive as the world's most northerly species of monkey. In Beipu, people have also learned to live with volcanic powers, harnessing their geothermal energy for health and relaxation. The therapeutic hot springs of Kirishima and the lava sandbaths of Beipu have become popular health spas, a respite from the relentless pace of modern life, which in Japan is always just a step away. "3,000 miles southwest, where the Ring of Fire crosses the equator, Buddhas keep watch over the volcanoes of Indonesia at the Temple of Borobudur. Writer-anthropologist Lawrence Blair has lived in Indonesia for many years, studying the ancient bond between its volcanoes and its people.
The Temple of Borobudur. It was built in this highly unstable valley to commemorate the achievement not of architectural engineering, but of serene harmony in the human heart, For 10 centuries, it has survived earthquakes and eruption which have long since eclipsed the enlightened empire which built it. For Indonesia is the most fertile and eruptive nation on the planet. Perhaps the long memory of a shifting, unstable earth has taught the Indonesians to rely less on the physical world than on the unseen forces behind it. Deep within the crater of the notorious volcano of Kawah Ijen, there are those who seek their living directly from the cauldrons of hell. For here is a rare surface source of pure sulfur, to be mined by hand and borne on their backs for 15 miles down the volcano's slopes. Within their lungs, the poisonous fumes turn into sulfuric acid, condemning them to a life of less than 30 years. Still, they accept Kawah Ijen's terms, grateful for the volcano's gift, confident of their destiny beyond this world of shadows.
On the Indonesian island of Bali towers the sacred volcano of Gunung Agung, the navel of the universe. Worshippers still climb the flanks of the sacred mountain, where in 1963, thousands died in an eruption of superheated ash flows. High on the slopes of the sleeping volcano, at the surviving mother temple of all Bali, the Kecak dance unfolds.
A ring of fire pulsates as a single organism that is soon divided by strife. Two god-kings emerge, leaders of the warring opposites. The king of the monkey people and the king of the demons. Their battles violently divide, then reunite the community, restoring its balance, just as the holy mountain above regularly destroys and renews.
The rich, fertile land, which is the wealth of Indonesia, is a gift of the volcanoes. A deep and ancient understanding of the connection between life and death gives Indonesians an easy intimacy with both the creative and the destructive powers of the earth, and with their own mortality.
In Bali, even the bodies of the dead, together with their finest funeral arts, are returned to fire, to god Shiva's purifying furnace of renewal and rebirth. The fire god, in different forms, is alive atop nearly all of Indonesia's some 140 volcanoes, reflecting an ancient understanding that paradise and catastrophe go hand in hand.